Carmen Lewandowski, you are a junior at Newark High.
Yes. Junior.
So this year you are the vice president of the newly activated Licking County NAACP. You organized the first Juneteenth vigil when community leaders partnered with you to make the protest and a candlelight vigil a reality. You're the president of the Freshman and Sophomore Student Council. In your free time, you volunteer with the United Way. And on top of all of that, and being a student at Newark High School, you're also working at the Red Oak Pub. So you are in every facet of life contributing to the community. So we definitely appreciate everything you do. Appreciate all of your efforts with the NAACP. I love seeing that chapter revived again, and coming back to life in our own community. So we do appreciate you, and congratulations on this award. You definitely have earned it.
Thank you for all that. Yeah, it has been a lot, but sometimes it's hard. Like, I feel like I don't give myself enough credit. That's what my mom's been trying to tell me, that it's okay to, take a step back and look at everything that you've been doing and be grateful and proud of yourself. So I'm trying to be more proud, give myself a pat on the back.
I'm giving you one right now because this is a lot. This is a lot for anyone. But to see someone so young taking such an active step in the community, and at such a grassroots level where you're connecting with other young folks and you're getting in there and you're having people who have these higher stations in the community and you're partnering with them and you're doing all of these things. That's huge for someone of any age, let alone a high school student out there just getting it done. So please pat yourself on the back, because I'm blown away by everything you do, and I appreciate you every day.
Carmen, you also received the award for one of the Advocates 20 under 40 leadership recipients this past year, and it was very much well deserved. And for being a high school student and taking the leadership role that you have, the significance of that is we have youth leaders talking about issues that adults did not want to talk about, and bringing forward issues at which are needed to be discussed in a public dialogue. And so I commend you and honor you for what you have started. And sometimes it just takes someone to start creating that snowball, and that snowball keeps getting bigger and bigger and grows. And you most definitely were the initiator in wanting to get this created and getting this community dialogue started here in Newark, Ohio. And so it's been an honor to know you since the Juneteenth event and to work with you in the NAACP unit. And I've enjoyed our relationship there and look forward to all the things that we're going to do in 2021 and beyond. Also, looking forward to starting a NAACP chapter at the high school. So I believe we have that meeting coming up soon. So good things are to come. And while your youth is being honored today, we know that many, many things are going to come as you continue to be a leader in our community. So thank you.
And it's just been amazing. My whole team for the NAACP, if it wasn't for them, I could not be doing all this. Their extreme support, and we all just kind of have each other's back. It's been amazing.
So this is one of the award nomination letters we got, and this person wrote the nomination for CARG after her daughter encountered the group through a class project. So she writes, from the protests in the Black Lives Matter movement of 2020, it looks as if CARG has found a niche in presenting to local schools, holding courageous conversations about race within the community, a book club specifically for that subject, and also integrating into local schools items that help teach and educate young students on difference and diversity and inclusion. In addition, the group inserted themselves into the local community to encourage voter registration for the 2020 elections. The organization is young, however, their future looks very bright. It is through their current actions and those that they want to peruse with more youth programs and community outreach, that I think they are justified in being a solid nomination for CIRC's Diversity and Inclusion Award.
That it's very humbling to hear that community members are feeling connected to our work and that there is an impact and a reach with what we're doing with CARG. I know that connecting with the youth is very important to us and to what we're trying to do. And as part of that, we have created a program called Curious Kids that we are hoping to launch in May, where we will be distributing books and 1 hour of programming for fifth graders in local districts to facilitate age-appropriate discussions about race. And one of the reasons we chose the name Curious Kids is because at that age, when we get older, sometimes we think about race and we put up these walls and these barriers and we get anxious and feel like it's a very uncomfortable topic. But when you're kids, you don't feel that way. It's just a natural part of discussion because children are very aware of the diversity we all share and they find points of connection. So we're hoping to encourage that natural curiosity and just tap into that so that we can help facilitate discussions about equity from a very young age. And so we're really hoping that connecting with them early on will help further the work that we're trying to do. And just a large part of what we're doing with CARG right now is education-based, because even when we start to talk about racial equity and anti-racism, I've noticed a lot that people have a lot of assumptions around what those things mean, and they become very personalized. And so it's just breaking that down and helping to connect to one another and understand that we're doing this work to unite all of us, and because it's best for everyone in the community when we have racial equity. So very excited to hear those words come straight from a community member, and also to see that ripple effect of it's really humbling, and I'm very grateful. I'm so grateful for our team. If we didn't have the board that we had, we wouldn't be able to do the work that we do, because our board is full of very engaged people who are equally as passionate about this cause. And that's really what makes CARG successful, is the team effort.
I know from my standpoint, when me and Jamie came together to make this organization, we wasn't thinking about getting an award or anything. We was thinking about the bigger part of it. And like she said, with the board, when they really came a part of everything, and then we all kind of sat down and had the collective meeting and really got everything really going, it just became really humbling to see the support, not only from the people that joined the board, but the community. And we consider this organization not to be ours, like me and Jamie's, or me, Jamie, and the board, but ours as in the community. So it's just really humbling, and I had to fight back tears a couple times before I got on this, because it's really amazing that, after everything that's transpired over the years, and then really this year, to be recognized, we appreciate the award, and this is I guess a victory for the community and the people in the community, and we continue to want to strive to do better things. So we appreciate you.
We wanted to share that Project Search at Licking Memorial Hospital will be receiving a Diversity and Inclusion Champion Award at the upcoming CIRC conference. But I wanted to read a little bit from the nomination. It was a really good packet of letters, and you can tell that a lot of thought went into it. But I really liked this one from the gentleman from Greenleaf Job Training Services. It says, LMH has provided a classroom to comfortably seat the Project Search interns. It talks about how they have received computers and uniforms. All of those in the program have been warmly welcomed by hospital staff. The culture of Licking Memorial is welcoming and supportive to all of the interns and support staff. Our interns come from a wide variety of cultural, ethnic, and differently abled backgrounds. Each one has been welcome to participate in the workings of the hospital, from the boiler room and maintenance department all the way to the pathology labs. And I just really liked the one of the final lines in the letter. LMH understands the importance of providing a diversified workforce and fully supports each individual they have hired with the resources needed to retain employment in a meaningful career.
So the program is a high school to career transition designed for fifth-year seniors who have a disability and are not currently job ready. And I think by surrounding them with our employees in various areas, they develop sort of the job readiness to go out and work throughout the community after they complete this fifth year. And it really provides these individuals with that opportunity to eventually certainly have greater independence, but maybe have complete independence in the future. Some of the folks we work with here locally include obviously Licking County Board of Developmental Disabilities. You mentioned Greenleaf, opportunities for Ohioans with disabilities, and our Licking County ESC, which is obviously an extension of many of the schools. Speaking of the schools, we are in our fifth year right now. We have 9 interns. We expect 100% completion in terms of graduation, meeting the criteria. We've had 36 participants, 94% have graduated from the program, which is outstanding. And over 3/4 of those have been hired within Licking County upon graduation. So over 75% find employment pretty much right after graduation here in Licking County. We are the beneficiaries in that we've hired 26 of these students who have worked and continue to work for Licking Memorial Health Systems. And a really inspiring thing is 2 of those 34 graduates have gone on to post-high school education. So continued their education after graduating from our Project CIRC program. We, I think, organizationally benefit, and I can tell you our employees tell us that they benefit from the interactions and the experiences they have with the Project CIRC students. I can't imagine our organization not continuing this into the future because it is such a program, a valued program to this organization and the employees within the institution. So we are grateful for the acknowledgement and this award, but I can tell you we have been the beneficiary and are just so pleased to be able to participate and continue to be a significant part of this Project CIRC program throughout Licking County. So
we said from day one, it was magic. Just all the community partners, the energy that was around the program. And then of course, now 5 years later, seeing those hiring results, Rob, and seeing day to day these students so in our organization and making such a meaningful contribution, it has been probably the most rewarding project I've ever worked on. So.
You know, it's really, our success has been really a testament to first the interns. I mean, it's just incredible to see the progress they make from day one here when truly they're selected because they don't have this competitive skills needed to obtain employment. And then at the end, they're confidently handling an interview and obtaining these jobs. And it's amazing. And then I think I'm always impressed by, the buy-in from our departments here at the hospital. They really, this year we had a couple things happen. We've had a transition to a new electronic medical record, and we had COVID-19. And they, regardless of that, our departments were still eager to take an intern and to make sure that they had a successful transition. And so I thought that was really great and, spoke to their performance during adversity.